Happy Friday the 13th, everyone. Welcome to the Rainbow Goddess YouTube channel. I am Rosalie. I am back with a beautiful reading for all of you here today on this beautiful day, celebrating the goddess energy, the divine feminine, and all of her flow, all of her creativity. So, I have three decks that I would like to pick from today. I invite you to join me, grab your favorite beverage, cup of tea, whatever you like, and let's get started. So I'm feeling guided to pull some cards today. I have the Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Marin Reed. And I've just been feeling so deeply connected to the animal kingdom lately and just all of their powerful guidance and everything that they're bringing through to support all of us right now. So I would like to pull a few cards to bring in some helping spirits, some compassionate spirits that are connected to the animal kingdom, maybe some messages for each one of you, maybe an animal that you can connect with at this time that is really going to support you on your journey. And so, if you are listening and watching this, really pay attention to which card I pull that really connects with you. Oh my goodness. Cards are just flying out. Everyone wants to meet their power animal. 1 second, they all fell on the floor. That was really funny. So, oh my gosh, you guys, the card that was flipped over is card number 13, of course, on the 13th. And this is actually the cat spirit. Claim your independence. Ooh, beautiful. And this cat has its golden wings. And just look how it's adorned itself in this like beautiful, it's got like a jewel on its head. It's got this like beautiful like feathered earrings. I'm actually really drawn to the colors in this photo because I feel like the energy that's coming through is divine creativity and connecting with your artistic creative abilities. There's something just so powerful about cat medicine that I feel cats just exude confidence, right? They just have this ability to just, they know who they are and what they want. And they're not overly people pleasers. Whereas you notice a lot of the canine, dog family, they're more loyal and really want to please. Whereas I feel like cat medicine, it really has this like fierce sense of knowing who you are and feeling not afraid to maybe rub some people the wrong way. And I think the energy that's coming through is really fierce. I'm actually feeling not just like the domesticated cat, but I'm feeling like this ferocious, like powerful feline energy that's also like, the jaguar and the panther and just like this like powerful, like very strong energy of connecting to your inner power and your sacredness is also what I'm hearing. It's like knowing how sacred you are and respecting yourself as such and channeling your power and creativity into something that is meaningful to you because I'm feeling just so much creative energy coming through. And so many of you may actually have cats at home that are helping supporting you with your creativity, with um, your your like mystic side, if that makes sense. So I feel like cats have a really great sense of the unseen worlds, and so I feel for many of you listening to this, I feel like your feline friends are really supporting you in tapping into the unseen and to your hidden gifts. And wow, it's just really cool. Like, I feel like a lot of you have like cat guardians or companions that are here to support you with your spiritual work, like a familiar. And you may have a physical cat guardian, or maybe this is just in the ethereal realms, but there's so much powerful, like feline energy coming through. And especially, we just had the Lion's Gate. So, a lot of people really resonate with cat energy, or even just in a galactic sense, the Lyran energy. So there's just a really strong, powerful feline energy that's coming through right now. Mm. Yeah, and I'm just like feeling too with the wings, the golden wings, not being afraid to kind of stand out and strut your stuff. Like if you want to, wear something or put something on that's maybe a little unusual in terms of like cultural, norms and things, it's like the cat really wants you to just like be you. And that message has been coming through really strong for me as well. Like really enjoying expressing yourself in different ways that feel empowering, that feel exciting, that light you up, when you're selecting your outfit in the morning, when you're, putting makeup on or jewelry, or you're getting ready for something, like really make it feel like special and ceremonial, and as a reflection and expression of who you are, because I think that will also support in beginning to anchor in more of the hidden parts of yourself into the seen world, right? It's like it comes through our expression, and our expression can come through in so many different ways. And I'm receiving for many of you, it's like finding your expression. How do you express yourself? Is it through your clothes? Is it through your music? Is it through your art? Is it through your writing? How do you find a way to express yourself? Is it through decorating your house? The more that you can surround yourself with things that align with you, like your interests, your passions, this can really help bring about your creativity. This can help really align you to things that inspire you. Because when we're surrounded by things that remind us of colors and um, smells and music that we love, that just really sort of ignite that heart fire, it really helps us to bring through like our creativity and our gifts, and to begin to share that. It's like a muse energy. So that's what Kat wants to share. So beautiful. And it's like, don't forget to play too, like experiment. Like I'm seeing, get some colorful paints out, and, get one of those like long paper rolls and just have like a paint night and just spread it out on your like middle of your like kitchen floor, and just get in there, like get creative. You'll notice that it's very therapeutic as well. That's so funny. I can really feel I have 3 cats and I feel like they're always with me. And I had a paint night once, and my cat actually decided to walk right through all the wet paint. And afterwards, her paws were completely like fuchsia pink. And I have this photo of her just like covered in pink paint, and I felt like she was just like loving the energy of just like getting messy. And so I felt like as I was talking about having a paint night, I could feel her energy coming and be like, "Mom, remember that?" So cute. All right. So lots to say about the cat energy. Let's see what other animal would like to come through. What other sacred guardian or messenger would like to speak to us today? And let me know in the comments if you have a cat at home, or if you connect with the feline energy. I'm a huge fan of orange cats, so I love that this card it's an orange cat because we have an orange cat. And orange cats are just like the sweetest. I don't know what it is. They just like have so much love to give too. All right. What is our next spirit animal that would like to come through? It's funny, at the beginning, the cards were like flying out, and now it's like they're being shy. Okay. Oh my gosh. Of course, my favorite animal totem, butterfly spirit. I actually am wearing my butterfly on my arm here, and I've got my butterfly here. So, card number 11, butterfly spirit, transformation is beautiful. I just love all the colors there. And yeah, just another card with wings. Whoever's watching this right now, I feel like you've gone through such a rapid transformation. You've been really expanding a lot, and you're ready for your next phase of just being all that you are. I was saying in the last card about really standing out and expressing yourself authentically. I feel like you're just ready to just blossom and bloom and become the butterfly, open your wings, soar, expand, and fly to new heights. Yeah, I'm just feeling like embracing the transformation as well. For some of you, you could be still in the phase of, I don't really know where this is going or what's next for me, but I feel like something's opening up, or I'm still, hoping for things to sort of begin to move again. But I'm feeling for everyone that we're here on this path, and that there is so much opening up. There is so much that is ready to sort of expand and bloom. And I'm feeling like surprises as well, like things that we didn't expect are sort of coming into our life now. And we're totally worthy of receiving just all of these beautiful blessings, and to really appreciate ourselves and the journey that we've been on. And number 11 too represents like a portal. We just went through a portal with the 9-9, which was an ending. So 9 represents sort of the closing out of energy. And then after the closing out, there's always a beginning, right? Whenever we end or close out or go through a death, it's like there's always a beginning that follows. And so with the 11, it's like, the doors opening, new energy coming in, expansion, light, hope. So I feel like the butterfly is also like a sign for many of you. Like you see butterflies, and it's like spirits communicating with you that, you're not alone, that you're on the right path, that you're moving in the direction that is, of beauty and expansion and growth. And it's just so beautiful. Yeah, I feel like many of you have butterflies as your totems, because they hold so much power in regards to transformation and just the phases of life that we go through. But I'm feeling such a positive message with this card that so many of us are ready for, um, sort of the wind of change and some new energy to come into our life. All right, let's pull one more animal card and see which beautiful. Oh, that one just came flying out. Okay, let me grab it. The cards love to do that. Okay, wow, yeah. This is so cool. Rhino spirit. Hmm. Yeah, this card says overcome any obstacle. This is really powerful because I feel with some of you who may be feeling like ready for the transformation, but it's like there's still some things that you're sorting out or you're feeling like are sort of getting in your way. It's like Rhino Spirit just came charging in, literally like fell on the floor and it's like, I'm here. I'm here to support you. And it's like anything that you're perceiving as an obstacle or that may be feeling like a setback or a hindrance, like trust that you're either fully supported or that that pathway is opening up for you, but maybe not in the way that you expected. Is what I'm hearing. It's kind of like sometimes we're so focused on the obstacle in the path that we're not realizing that spirit's opened up another path for us, and we're still looking at the boulder that's blocking the path. But spirit's also saying, like, no, no, that's a divine obstacle. We don't want you to go down this path because it's not for you. Is what I'm hearing. It's like if you're finding yourself getting stuck, don't get stuck because that's just you trying to focus your energy on something that's not for you. So for some of you, it's like trust the path that is opening and that is sort of guiding you and it's sort of bringing you more ease and grace. It's not so much of that like force energy or that push energy, because any sort of obstacle that may be perceived, Rhino Spirit's gonna come in and charge through it if that is your path, if that is for you. That makes sense. And if you're finding that the obstacles just aren't moving and things are feeling stuck, then Spirit's saying take a step back and try to look for a new way. Meditate, ask yourself, if this isn't working out for me, is there something else that's better or more aligned for me? And can I focus on that? Because I think a lot of us tend to focus on the challenges. We ruminate on the things that are really difficult in our life, and Spirit's wanting us to really instead celebrate just everything that is going well for us and to utilize that energy to kind of push us into this momentum forward that is going to be a lot easier than this um like trudging through the mud energy. And again, this beautiful rhino has wings. It's just so beautiful. I love this card. And also, yeah, it's number 50, which breaks down to a five. And five is the energy of change, it's the energy of adventure and taking action. So, Rhino is also saying, if you've been waiting for, something to happen in your life and things aren't moving and you're just wondering like what's next, what's going on, it's like don't be afraid to also, do some research or take some action, like whatever that may be for you. Take a leap of faith, like really call upon the courage to step outside of our comfort zone if you're really wanting to manifest or make something happen. Um, there's just so much new energy coming in, like changes in the air. With the fall equinox, there's like it's a time for change. And when we are in alignment with the natural cycles of the earth, I'm like getting goosebumps. It's like things are falling away, but there's also like new energy opening up. And, there's it's not like winter yet, right? It's not time to like just completely hibernate and like forget about the world. No, it's like things are still blooming. There's still life here. There's still movement. There's still things happening. Like this time is about the harvest, right? Like reaping the rewards and the blessings, all of the beautiful gifts that the summer and the season has brought you, like for those of you who have gardens, like that this is a time to reap rewards. So Rhino Spirit's like, I want you to receive all your blessings. Like don't give up and don't think like, whatever. It's almost winter. Who cares? I don't need to do anything. I'm just gonna like cocoon myself and Wait till summer or wait till spring. It's like Rhino's like, no, 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 we still got things to do. Like, don't go into your cave yet. Like, it's time to, get out there and take some action on some things, because there's still lots of time for you. I love that. I love the messages. Like, spirit is just so encouraging, right? All right, so I'm going to draw a card because today is about the goddess. It's number 13. It's about the divine feminine. And so I have this beautiful deck that is Goddess Power Oracle. And I haven't actually pulled from this deck on my channel yet. But I wanted to see if there was a message from one of the powerful goddesses that wanted to come through for all of us today. So let's see what message from the goddess wants to be shared with our beautiful viewers. How can we celebrate the divine feminine today? Sacred Mother, Mother Gaia, our beautiful planet, because she is a goddess, of course. She is the goddess that we all came for, right? So, what sacred goddess wants to come in to share her wisdom, her magic, her love with us? So, we got the goddess of the sun. I hope I'm pronouncing this right. It says Yi, but she's just like this golden being. That is so beautiful. She's just like adorned in glitter and golden light, and there's like all of these beautiful color rays around her. I'm feeling like so much power, like, all the golden energy connecting to our power, the divine feminine, and the sacred goddess of the sun is like illumination, it's light, it's confidence. So this beautiful goddess that's coming through is reminding us to really bring in the power of the sun into our being, into our center, into our will center, and to harness its power, harness its energy. In like the Egyptian times, a lot of the rituals were with the sun because of its life-giving properties. Without the sun, we wouldn't be here. So there is profound power in the sun, and we can all harness the power of that sun. And knowing that we all have the sun within us, we are all connected to the solar energy. And so the solar energy is life-giving, life-sustaining. It's like this eternal battery, right? Like it doesn't deplete itself. It regenerates. So the goddess Yi is just coming forward to help remind us to really connect to the power of the sun during this time. Of course, with the equinox coming up and everything, it's like really honoring the sun and its energy. And it's kind of like also fueling you, taking as much light in as possible to help sustain you through like the changing of the seasons too. Um, Taking in that photonic light, eating food that's rich in like solar energy, that's like really taken in the nutrients and the power of the sun, eating yellow foods, and sunflowers. Even like for some of you, I'm seeing like painting with yellow. There is just like so much power that's coming in for all of us when we connect with that color and that energy of yellow, golden light. Even like calling in the sun and the golden light like a sphere around you. And also, the golden light is also Christ consciousness. And there is so much power in Christ consciousness. And that is really like the golden tapestry that's like weaving through for this like ascension cycle, is remembering that we all carry the Christ within, like, not just the biblical terminology, like not the religious Christ, but like the eternal Christ light that is within all of us, the golden rays of light, the abundance too, right? When you connect with gold, you connect with like abundance and prosperity and wealth, that inner wealth. And so just that reminder too about like really feeling that inner wealth. Like when you wear gold, do you feel like that reflection of like wealth? Do you feel powerful? Do you feel vibrant? Do you feel like the sun? I do a ritual in the morning where I do my drumming ceremony and I call to the power of the sun. And I just ask for its rays to bless me, to bless my sun, my sacred sun, like my solar plexus, my personal power and my chi. And I ask for it to come through to support me in my day, to support me in my life. So, yes, lots of beautiful energy coming through with the solar goddess, the sun goddess. Love it. Yeah, really powerful. All right, let's pull one more goddess card. I'm having so much fun with you guys. Thank you all for joining me for this reading. I just really love doing readings. Um, if you're enjoying this oracle reading, leave me a comment down below. Like this video. Help me get these videos out to more people. All right. So, our final message for our oracle reading today. What do we need to know? What goddess would like to come through to bring some encouragement? All right. So, the goddess that came through is Yuki Onna. And her message was stillness. And I just love the energy of this card. Ooh, it's like giving me like ice goddess vibes. All of this like blue and silver energy. Hmm. So let's honor the message, stillness. Let's just take a moment together. Let's just feel. Yeah, I'm just like inviting you to close your eyes and to feel the stillness within you, the sacred waters that are running through you. And just feel that slow build of energy that happens when we come back into stillness. It's like sometimes as women, we get used to directing so much of our energy outward, like projecting it out through speaking, through our jobs, through everything that we do. It's like we're exuding and pouring out energy and life force and it's kind of like nonstop sometimes from like morning till night. Sometimes we have very few moments of stillness depending on what your day is like. And this goddess is just reminding you about the power of taking that time to just be. It's like that moment where you need to step outside and just like connect. And it's like through that moment of pause, it's like everything like clicks in. It's kind of like sometimes we're like on this like hamster wheel where we're like go, go, go. What's next? And we're just spiraling through our day. And we do that until we're like burnt out. And then it's like, I'm exhausted and I have nothing left. And you just kind of collapse on your couch and you just go on like social media and scroll because you've just been going all day, is what I'm seeing or feeling. But the goddess Yuki Onna is saying, remembering the power of stopping and being still throughout your day, even just for a minute, calling it all back, like calling your energy back, and then rooting down into the earth. It's really powerful when I'm feeling like it's like not over giving to the point where our energy is so like outside of us and like fragmented that we're just burnt out by the end of the day. It's like the tree knows how to deepen its roots to receive the sustenance it needs to grow strong. And if we're not reaching our roots deep enough into the soil for sustenance in our life, then we're not giving ourselves the strength and stability we need in order to sustain what we're trying to create. And so just remembering to root, remembering to come into stillness, remembering to ground, remembering to stop and go into your beingness, your stillness. And there's so much that happens. There's so much that happens when we're in that like restful pause. And it was so cool because I felt so much vibrancy with the sun energy, which was a lot of like power and energy. But we can't keep up with that, right? Like we can't always be the sun in our life. We can't always exude the sun energy and constantly be like just pouring out and just radiating. We also we're cyclical beings. We have cycles and we have to honor the moments when we need to just take a restful pause. And so I'm feeling that's a message for many of the divine feminine to not overdo it, to honor the yin and the yang within you, the giving and receiving, the balancing of the ebb and flow, harmonizing with yourself, your cycles, your natural rhythm. Many of us are out of tune with our natural rhythm, where we're not aware of what our needs are because we're not used to being aware of what our needs are. It's like society has entrained us to always be in this state of doing and the masculine. We always must be in this state of like doing because there's so much to do. There's so much to keep up with. And that's just the culture that we live in. But the feminine cannot be in that state constantly, especially like the feminine needs nourishment, sustenance, stillness, and quiet. It's like honoring the polarities within you, right? It's like sometimes we just need to be still. Sometimes we just need to not talk. Sometimes we need to just rest. And then other times we can, be more in the yang energy and be like the sun and be radiating and speaking and sharing. But we have to honor the ebb and flow of what is going to support us and balancing that. So beautiful. All right, beloveds. Well, that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me for this oracle reading. I really miss doing these. Thank you for just being a part of the Rainbow Goddess YouTube channel, the Rainbow Light Tribe. I love you all so much, and I hope that you have the most amazing rest of your day wherever you are. Aho.